Hello again, everyone. It is me, RPG Birdy, and I have more Septerra core for us today. A couple days ago, we were about to go into the Badlands here. We just kind of started the game. It was slow, but we got to see a creepy factory door, which unsettled me for some reason. So now we're just going to go into the Badlands. And let's be totally transparent here. I say a couple days ago, but that's because you get this video a couple days later. I am absolutely playing like 2 minutes after I signed off on the last one. I never closed the game. I hear weird sounds. Hello. You look like you're not nice. I don't remember how to play this game at all. Oh, what are these fake cards? Nothing. Okay, so I take it it's like you can charge up different levels of attacks. Why would I use that one when I have this one? Does it have not as much accuracy? Let's just try this little one here. What is that big blue bar at the top? Is that like the core thing I saw in my inventory? I know I said I played this game before, but honestly, like the last time I played it was probably 2003. It's been a while. It's been a long while. 2003, after all the fuss of trying to get it to work on a Windows XP computer. This game has always had issues running on something that wasn't the OS it was intended for. No, I do want to fight him. Oh, well I think I saw like a red one further down. That was kind of scary. Like I'm getting this vision in my head of different colored ones being stronger and a little bit scarier. I feel like I shouldn't, or if I try it, I should save first. Keep wanting to click on quit. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? He does seem faster than me. I might want to use an item or something soon. Can you use items in battle? There we go. You need to stop hitting me so much. You know what? Hopefully this battle will be worth it. So I feel like I'm gonna have to use a second bread before it's over. And I only have 3. Yay, it's dead. Okay. Wow, 41 experience points. That seemed like it was worth it. Oh, there's another one. There are more of these things here than I thought. It's kind of like my emergency one. You know, that battle theme changing all the time, it's kind of throwing me off. Like, I like that there's a variety of them, so you don't kind of like get used to the same one over and over. But, like I said, it's throwing me off because I'm not sure if I'm fighting something that's like way stronger than me. Alright, no point in charging it to 3 if you're going to use 2. I thought that maybe you would have 1 left over and that you could use like a single attack, but I was completely wrong. Get him out of here. Why was that theme so... Like, that was quite the fanfare. I can't think of the words I want to accurately describe it, but... Yeah, because I have so little bread, I don't want to fight this red guy down here. Like, I really want that EXP. And I feel like, it's a dead end. What if he's guarding something? I can always go buy more bread, right? I'm getting money. I have money, right? Yeah. Let's try and fight him. He better be guarding something, because if I fight him just for EXP, I'll feel somewhat shafted. I'm already getting a feeling he's not guarding anything. What is that? Oh, gracious, no. I have made a huge mistake. This is gonna be my undoing. I can't handle 3 of these things. I can barely handle 1. I kind of feel like I should take out the little ones first. Less damage all around. Hey. Chill out and let me get a second bar. Hey. Oh my god. It's almost unfair. I think it just automatically is set to that one. Okay. I think a single charge would get him. No, I was wrong. I was completely and utterly wrong. Oh, come on. That's practically there. Okay. Don't do some sort of sneaky thing too where you call another one to fill in the void. I need to heal immediately or I will die. Okay, kill the red one. I knew it. I'm just glad they don't heal. Knock on wood. Alright. Oh my god, he was 1 shot away from death. I might have still had that piece of bread. Wow, I wish I was faster. Oh, I clicked it prematurely. Oh, cool, you can back out. For this amount of suffering, there better be some sort of item. Like when I clear those rocks over there, I better like what I see. Wow, 110 experience points. But no level up. Alright. You know what? No. I have no bread now. And that makes me a little tiny bit miffed. Stop growling. Run, girl. There we go. I'm sorry to backtrack, but it will absolutely drive me nuts. Also, I'm sorry if there's any, like, frame dropping. I just got a thing on my OBS saying that there was. Nothing ever seems to want to work the way I want it to. Excuse me. Need to get some free rest first before I go buy more bread. I just have to remember which shop it was that sold items. It certainly wasn't this one, and it wasn't the one called Junk Mail. I want to say it was down here.
Welcome. Look around.
Okay, I will buy a few of these. And now we can go back to that Badlands where everything is likely respawned, but this time I will stay away from the red ones. Rats. I don't know why I thought I could evade it when it's looking right at me. I'm hoping that another level up will give me enough strength so that like a 2 power attack will just one-shot these guys. But probably not. I'm so unhappy that that missed. Also, I don't think I mentioned it in the first part, but if you hear like a kind of like a fan going, I'm sorry. Like, I basically always have it running because the heating system here is weird, and because I'm on the 2nd floor, heat from downstairs comes up, so it's always hotter than what I have my thermostat set to. But it's not too intrusive. Excuse me? Nothing down here? Nope. Man, what kind of, like, okay, so these kids go to temple for school, basically. They have to go through those Badlands to get here? I hope all these kids are carrying rifles. At the same time, I hope they're not. This is kind of pretty in here. I like the candles.
You're late for class. And where's Tori, out chasing coin again?
He's not here.
Well, let us start without him. Are you familiar with the legends of Marduk?
Yes, he was the great hero who defeated Gemma with the help of the Seven Winds.
You get ahead of yourself, child. You know the final scene without the benefit of the first act. Marduk is but one of the principal characters of the ancient stories. Together, they all rule the use of spells. As you know, a great energy and power emanates from the central core of Septerra, harnessed from the rotation of the world shells themselves. This very power is used by the core to regulate the rotations of the shells, creating an eternal equilibrium. The excess energy is radiated out of the core into the world. We use this energy, called core power, to run our machinery and cast spells. To cast spells, one must use ancient relics, called fate cards, to draw core power. Each card is its own spell, but they can be combined to create varied effects. Up to 3 cards can be combined, each played by a different user, each adding its own power. If any more than 3 are aligned, then the power is lost. Fate cards are ruled by the demigods of our world called Fates. The first is Marduk, son of the Creator and Fate of War, who defeated Gemma in the Battle of the Seven Winds, banishing him to the pits of Janak. The second, Kira the Angel, Fate of the Heart, who helped Marduk with her light and became his queen. The third, Dogo the Trickster, Fate of Cunning, who used his illusions to ensnare Gemma. And finally, Gemma himself, Lord of the Dark and Fate of Demons, who ruled Septerra in mockery of the Creator, soiling the Father's great work with the blood of his children. Each of the fates can be combined with any other, and once you find them, you can use the cards as many times as you wish, as long as you have enough core energy. You must practice this technique to learn the ways of magic. That is all for today's lesson.
Do the ancient heroes still exist?
Their power does, and it helps watch over and protect the world.
Sometimes I feel as if my mother is watching over me.
Pray she watches over us all, my child.
Ooh, bread too. Talk topics, okay. I will actually have to do this in just a second. I need to do something very quick, so I will just cut this out here. Alright, sorry for that. Had to take care of something important. Right, talk topics for this guy.
Your thirst for knowledge is yet unquenched, I see. Very well. What would you learn of now?
Master Aziz, how did you gain all of this knowledge and wisdom?
Study and patience, my dear. But only time can bestow wisdom.
Do you know who lives in the factory?
No one does. The factory was already here in the early days when your people were still a wandering tribe in the desert. They found they could tap water from the factory's pipes and settled the town that became Oasis. The tribe began to collect the scrap and trash that fell from the chosen cities above and use it as raw material to build. To this day, the Junkers send their excess scrap to the factory in hopes of appeasing those that dwell there.
Factory freaks me out.
Why does the core radiate energy?
The Creator fashioned Septerra as a clockwork. 7 layers of floating continents called world shells surrounding the core. Connecting these shells is the Great Spine, a living axis which stretches from pole to pole. The shell rotations turn the axis and generate power, which is collected by the spine and funneled into the core. There, the power is used to regulate the speed of the shell rotations. Every 100 years, the alignment of the shells allows a beam of light to reach the core, awakening the machinery that sleeps in its depths. During that time, one has the chance to unlock its secrets and receive the gift of the Creator.
I'm not gonna lie, my eyes kind of glazed over when he was talking about all of that, because I felt the sneeze coming on and it didn't happen.
What is Marduk's prophecy?
After Marduk saved the world from Gemma, and retrieved the keys to the core, he hid them. Marduk believed that we were not ready for the power they could unlock. He taught his followers that one day, when Septerra was in danger, the keys would resurface, and that with them we could gain the power of the gift and use it to save the world.
Did he think Gemma would return?
No, child. That kind of thing only happens in stories.
It's gonna happen.
No, I fear there are much worse evils that this world may one day have to contend with. Evils like greed, lust, and ignorance.
What do you think the gift of the Creator is?
It is said to be the kingdom of heaven itself.
I saw chosen ships today.
Chosen? That's a bad sign.
Why did they exile themselves to the upper layer?
The chosen are the
Oh boy,
descendants
here
of
we go.
Marduk's
You know it's gonna be
people.
long when scrolling.
After his passing, they began to believe that they were the superior race. Soon, they discovered the Great Spine, the living axis which connects all the world shells of Septerra. They learned that the spine is a generator of power, tapping the very energy created by the rotation of the continents. They journeyed to the upper shell to tap that energy from the North Pole. With this new power, they began to twist and shape the very nature of life, sculpting great ships and weapons from the animals of the earth. No one has communicated with them in 1,000 years.
Oasis scavenges the scrap metal and junk they dump from above. Do you think they're mad at us for this?
No, my dear. They hardly notice at all. We are like ants to them.
Mayor is using Grubb's workbots as guards.
Mayor shouldn't be trusted with such power. Still, the workbots won't do anything against Grubb's programming.
But if they were to forget...
Pray they do not.
Your temple is truly a great wonder, not like the patchwork of trash in Oasis.
It is the work of a long-ago age when I was a young man, an emissary of the Seven Winds. It is a tribute to Marduk and his legacy as the savior of Septerra.
All right. We've exhausted all those topics, I guess. Anything else here? Probably not. Oh, I'm getting some drop frames from what I can see. Hopefully that stops soon. It's kind of annoying. Oh, honey, you gotta stop dropping those frames. I can only assume that we're supposed to head back to the town now. I'm kind of glad this game is pretty much entirely playable with the mouse and not the keyboard, because my keyboard's loud. We get enough of that with my 14 videos. Okay. I actually am going to stop this part right here. I left my recording going when I left, so I have no idea what my actual time is right now, and it's definitely over on my end. I don't know if it's under or if it's over in actuality when I put it all together, but regardless, it's a good spot to kind of stop for the moment. And so, another part that was kind of slow. Let me double save there. Yeah, another part that was kind of slow, but this time I think it's going to pick up a little with the next one. It better. Don't make me into a liar. But anyway, as always, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, and I will see you next time.